Baseball really hit it big in the 1920s. I think it's a home run.
When?
Well, hello. My name is Garrison. Today we're going to talk about baseball in the 1920s. What is the first word that pops in your mind when I say the word baseball? For me, it's boring. Every game seems like it drags on all day with little to no action or excitement. But it wasn't always that way. In the 1920s, baseball was extremely popular. But why?
Baseball was popular mainly for two words: Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth was born George Herman Ruth Jr. in Baltimore, Maryland. Being one of 8 children in the Ruth family, he was mostly unsupervised. Wishing for him to shapen up, his parents sent him to St. Mary's Industrial School for Boys, a Catholic school run by monks at just 7 years old. It was there that he developed a passion for baseball. Because of this, the Oriole players called him Jack's newest babe. This then led to one of the most famous nicknames in American sports history. After playing for the Orioles, Babe moved to the Red Sox, where he originally played pitcher. After the Red Sox, he moved to the New York Yankees. Before he had joined the Yankees, they had never won a title. While Babe was there, they won 7 pennants and 4 World Series. It was also there that he set his home run record of 60, which lasted for 34 years, and in 1936 he was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Unfortunately, he died of cancer in 1948, but he and his home run streak would not be forgotten.
Babe Ruth's home runs undoubtedly made the game of baseball more exciting, but was it just his talent that helped him achieve such a feat? Before the 1920s, baseballs were made with a rubber core. This made them heavier and harder to hit home runs. These balls favored the pitchers and made them look better than they really were. This time period when baseballs were made with rubber cores is known as the dead ball era. In the 1920s, they started making different balls with cork centers. This made them a lot lighter and a lot easier to hit longer distances. So the 1920s was known as the live ball era.
Okay, so you might be asking, why wasn't football or basketball as popular as baseball? Well, for one, they didn't exist. The NFL was founded in 1920 and just starting to grab the attention of the public, and the NBA wasn't founded until 1946, while the MLB was founded in 1869. Americans had fallen in love with baseball long before any other professional sport existed. The invention of the cork core in a baseball revolutionized baseball. Another invention that improved upon the game was the invention of the radio. Now, instead of having to wait a day or two to see the results of the game, American citizens could just listen to the game being broadcasted live. This also brought people together over a common interest. Regardless of one's wealth or class, you could enjoy baseball right in your own homes.
Another thing that made baseball so great was that it included people of all nationalities. Sure, Jackie Robinson didn't play Major League until 1947, but in the 1920s, the NNL was formed, the National Negro League. This is considered racist today, but back then, it was a huge step forward for African Americans. To answer the question, baseball was important because it represented an extent of the American dream. That no matter who you are or where you're from, you can still play baseball. And if you are good enough, it can change your life. Baseball is in our blood as Americans, and it represents who we are. And regardless how painful it is to watch a full game, I can't help but have respect for the game and the people who've played it. Because back then, they didn't bicker and argue about politics or money or law. They just sat and listened to baseball because that's what they loved.